So, recently we've started the series on the elements, which you guys haven't seen yet, but it's coming.
The element series?
And
I've seen it. I saw your hydrogen one.
You were there when we filmed it. You were half asleep. Shut up.
I was there.
You were asleep.
I may not have been fully conscious, but I was there.
Shut up. Anyways, my addiction to buying random stuff on the internet is back, and I've been buying up elements.
Yep.
Let me show you what elements I have purchased recently. Let's go to Amazon.
Hint. One of them is element 92.
I have not bought the uranium ore yet. No.
He plans to.
Oh no. Can you block the camera?
Why? Can it see your reflection?
No, they'll see what my password is.
I want to see what your password is.
Just block the camera. Oh, I guess we can do that. Okay. I can't type with this on here like this. You're going to have to hold it.
You can't type without looking at your fingers?
No, I can do it. The pillow's in the way, so it's messing with my reach. Guess we did. Oh, gosh darn it. That's why I said you gotta leave it, like, up so I can,
Alright, I think we'll do this.
There we go. Okay. Alright, we go past. Okay. So I just received the other day 50 grams of indium.
Alright.
I've purchased a block of tungsten.
Okay.
I've also purchased a 9-piece set that has zinc, magnesium, lead, titanium, nickel, aluminum, carbon, copper, and iron.
Carbon.
Yeah.
Was it just like a block of coal?
I don't know. Anyways, I also, well, this came in the mail a long time ago, but a neodymium magnet. This also came in the mail a while ago.
Is that the, what, 1 or 2 Tesla version?
No, it is not. Anyways, I bought some gadolinium.
Probably like 2 Gauss.
Which is already here. Which I've been playing around with, and I don't think it's very pure. Did I tell you about that?
About what?
The gadolinium I bought?
What about it?
I don't think it's very pure. Also, we're in the new section now, it's the third section of the podcast. I don't think it's very pure, because even when I get it really warm, like with my hands and stuff, it still sticks to a magnet. Not as well as when it's cold, but still sticks to a magnet, so I think it has some iron or something mixed in with it. I don't think it's very pure. But I'll show you what my plan here is in a minute. And then I forgot I bought iodine, which cost me $33. I bought silicon. I already have that. Ignore that Breaking Bad.
You bought Breaking Bad.
Well, that was like the one that was supposed to have Blu-ray and digital, but the digital doesn't work in the United States, so I have to buy the digital separate and buy Blu-ray somewhere else. Anyways, then I bought some sodium metal. That still isn't here yet. It's supposed to be here the 15th. I bought some magnesium ribbon. I think, which is already here, which I've played around with. Oh, and then there's the periodic table. But that's not it. I planned to buy some more stuff. I decided.
In your computer too.
What? Oh, that's.
Yeah, don't you have another shopping cart with your computer?
I'll show you that shopping cart in a minute. I didn't plan to buy gadolinium, but then I saw it and I was like, I want it. So there's 100 grams of gadolinium, of gallium, and then it was like,
you're racking up quite the bill.
I know. And then I really wanted, I want to get I want to get a cube of gadolinium to see if this is more pure than my chunks of gadolinium. And I just really like gadolinium. And then I'm going to buy a silver block, which is technically cheaper than copper, but it's going to be more expensive than the copper block. But whatever. Then I was going to buy all the noble gases, excluding radon, and it was also going to have nitrogen, oxygen, and hydrogen.
An organism?
No.
You said all.
Okay, I meant all but radon, organessium. But since I'm buying the gadolinium, I decided I'll just not the gallium. I decided I'll buy just the neon. And at some point in the future, I want to buy this periodic table with all the elements in it.
We already have one.
No. Actual periodic table with all the elements in it.
It has all of them.
All the ones you could feasibly buy, yeah.
Even okay. So what is that like up to like 94? Because after that, when they start lasting for nanoseconds, I mean, you can't really.
Well, it doesn't look like there's any Neptunium or Americesium, which is
that's
kind
what
of
I'd be
upsetting.
buying that for.
There's no Promethium or
There is uranium,
apparently. It's probably just uranium glass, to be honest.
but there's no protinium.
No.
Protinium and technetium are the two man-made. Oh, look, it doesn't look like they include technetium.
Nope.
That's no polonium, acetine, or radon.
But you can get those other ones. I don't know how they got fluorine in there. I doubt there's actually fluorine in there.
What do you mean? Is it like...
Fluorine bonds to everything. I bet you get like a fluorine salt.
No.
Because that bonded to the glass. Because fluorine bonds with everything. I guess it wouldn't be a salt, it'd just be a fluorine compound.
Yeah. Is that because it's, what, the most electronegative or whatever?
I would guess. I don't know. I tried doing all that research. It gave me a headache.
On why it attracts everything?
On like the electronegativity and that crap. I love how one of the things is you can buy cubes of cadmium and they're really cheap, but cadmium's poisonous.
Is it?
Yeah. I mean, because you can buy things of lead.
Sure, a lot of these are poisonous. Like, sulfur's bad for you.
Not really.
Like, and it has an awful odor.
That's sulfur oxide. Sulfur dioxide.
Just sulfur in general.
Yes.
Not good stuff to breathe
You ever
in.
realize, though, how many of the, everybody talks about how gallium is like almost a liquid metal.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in reality, cesium and rubidium have. I don't know about rubidium, but cesium has a lower melting point.
Really?
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to look at that trend. Yeah,
Like, you want to? I can look it up.
I have a periodic table that has all that stuff on there.
As do we.
Yes.
Right on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's lithium.
No, I wanted to see, like, the trend. Type.
No, I'll show you the trend here. And then sodium.
$200.
208. Potassium. I had all these. That computer should be working its butt off. 146.
Why? I thought you put in 8 gigs of RAM.
It is, but it's also only 2 cores.
2 cores. You need to increase its CPU.
Oh, I thought rubidium had a lower melting point. I guess it's only 102 degrees Fahrenheit.
Alright, now look up the trend.
Can't you figure out the trend just from this?
Well, maybe it's one of those dumb ones, like density. Do you know how the density trend works? It increases as you go down, and then it increases as you go to the center.
Okay. So, what? Melting point periodic table trend?
Yeah. Well, yeah, how does it vary as you go across the group? Stronger.
This is electronegativity.
Yeah, keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. Ionization energy, electron affinity, atom radius.
Melting point. boiling point. Semi-metal boron possesses the highest melting point. But tungsten has the highest pure metal melting point, though.
Oh, really? Tungsten?
Yeah.
What is it?
I don't melting point of tungsten.
What is the boiling point of lead?
Gosh darn it. I don't know, not tungsten.
5,000 degrees. 6,000 degrees.
Yeah.
Now, what about the boiling point of lead? And iron while you're at it. That's just, like, can you imagine just having, like, a pot of lead just boiling away?
So, the melting point of lead is 621, but the...
You could do that in an oven!
Yes, you can. You can do it on your stove.
What about iron?
The boiling point is 3,000 degrees.
You'd need a pretty sophisticated oven for that one. It's doable on planet Earth.
The boiling point is at 5,000 degrees.
Oh. Boiling iron.
But the boiling point of tungsten is 10,000 degrees.
Like, just like a tungsten gas.
That sounds terrifying. 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah. Well, couldn't you change the pressure and vary that a little bit?
Like, yeah, I guess.
But still, 10,000.
Anyways,
That
but
is-
let's look at the melting point of gallium.
Oh, yeah. Is it... No, gadolinium is room temperature, right?
No,
It's like just above.
gallium.
Gallium?
Yes.
Because I remember the thing, how they used to, yeah. What they do is they make spoons out of gallium.
Yeah, I know. And
Oh,
they
you know
would
the story?
yes, we got this from Theodore Gray. Remember?
No, I didn't get it from Theodore Gray. I got it from a chemistry teacher.
Oh, I got it from Theodore Gray.
Oh. Yeah, they'd make spoons out of it.
Yeah. But
And then they put it in your tea.
I'd like to see, all these YouTubers played around with liquid metal, gallium. I'd like to see them mess around with cesium, which is a lower melting point.
Cesium? A cesium spoon?
Goes to stick it in. Just blows up in their face. Doesn't even melt, just explodes. Actually, it bursts into flames just
Yes.
contacting their skin.
A cesium spoon. What about a francium spoon?
Well,
No,
don't you remember francium isn't much more reactive than cesium?
It's true. It's true.
It'd also be
but the-
extremely radioactive.
But it's like putting a depth charge in a bathtub.
That's like cesium.
Cesium. And it's like dropping 1 gram of cesium.
I was reading through Theodore Gray's Elements, and he talks about at some point. Well, he talks about at some point eating the salts. When he talks about sodium, and he talks about eating cesium salts, cesium chloride.
Yeah?
I was just like, who just taste tests cesium chloride?
Newton. Newton did a lot of weird stuff to his body.
Did he really?
So did Cavendish. What was it? Yeah, I think it's Cavendish. Well, not like eating, but like you want to know how the eye worked or whatever. And so he's very curious, like how the optical part, like how the prisms and stuff. So he'd take needles and start poking around his eyeballs.
Ah, was he not blind?
No, he didn't go. He just took a needle and started poking around his eyeball. I think Cavendish was curious about resistivity and like electrical current or whatever. So he'd hook up like probes to his body and send currents through him.
Jeez.
He started learning about the stuff that Faraday would later learn about 100 years later, and never published it.
Wow. Anyways, so yeah,
Ridiculous, Cavendish.
Anyways, I've started an element collection. I don't know.
Want to see my element collection?
I don't have an element collection.
I've got about 70% nitrogen, 20% oxygen, 10%
21%.
argon,
And 1% argon.
10% argon in this room.
Where are you getting the 10% argon?
Oh, there's some.
You're already above 100.
There. What? No, 70, 20, 10. That's it.
Oh. Wait, is it really, is the atmosphere really 10% argon?
No, it's 1.
Okay, so if it's 21, 70.
I think it's 78.
Oh.
21. I think it's 78% nitrogen, 21%, and then 1%, and then you have like trace elements. Because technically it's
Water, carbon dioxide.
Well, I mean, no, but technically, you know, it's not quite 78.
Where do we get argon? Do we get it from the atmosphere, or?
Yeah, no, it's the elements that are in. This is the elemental composition of the atmosphere.
I know, but where do we go and like obtain argon to put in light bulbs?
Oh, I don't know. You probably manufacture it in like an element maker.
So a particle accelerator.
A factory, yeah. We build it in a factory.
Well, no, we do that with radioactive elements.
Yeah, look up argon factory. How do we build argon? I mean, I can tell you how the sun builds argon.
Industrially, by the fraction distillation of liquid air. Oh, so we just liquefy air and then obtain it from
I'm getting tired. I'd say call it.
What time are we at?
Too damn long.
Seriously, what time are we at?
What does it say?
It's gotta be. It's well over an hour.
Oh yeah. We're over an hour.
What is it at?
6 minutes over.
Oh, we're 106. Perfect then. All right.
Thank you all for watching. Good night.
Oh, no. Oh, hold on. Okay. Now we split this up into 3 parts. And I'll upload them. I don't know, sometime during the week after the podcast goes up. Anyways, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. New podcasts every other Friday, 2 p.m. Central Time. Happy 2020, and good night.